Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today I am doing another decor haul. Basically little bits around the house that I've got that were new. I did one of these a few months ago, like after the first lockdown, but I've still kind of been into that kind of doing the house up and whatnot. Pretty much finished the house now, I'd say. I've painted every single room in the house. There's only, I want to just do a little bit more to the living room. Basically the dark grey wall I'm going to get rid of and paint it white, and then I'm going to do kind of like a, like if I imagine this room like here with one colour and then they're white going around it. Wanted to do paneling, couldn't do that, but yeah, so I've got quite a few new things around the house just to finish rooms off and whatnot. So yeah, I thought I'd show you what I've got. I've not brought anything with me because I'm just going to pan over everything and show you that way. But yeah, there's a few new bits as well, different things for different rooms. So kids, stuff for us, our room and whatnot. I made a list so I wouldn't forget. Right, as you've probably seen, I uploaded a video of a transformation of our downstairs toilet, WC, whatever you want to call it, cloakroom. And yeah, there's a few new things that I got in there. One of the main things I got was like the mirror, a round mirror. And pretty much we've got 3 bathrooms in this house, and every bathroom, well, 3 toilets, so it would cost us 2.5 bathrooms. Every single bathroom had a mirror. That was the one that was just stuck to the wall and like the little 4 corners drilled in, and I hated them. And I decided the downstairs one I'd change that, and then as soon as I changed that I decided to change every single mirror in the bathrooms. But that one I absolutely love. It was from IKEA. It was fairly cheap as well because I know some of them can be quite expensive, and I didn't want it to be that big just because the downstairs toilet, it goes under the stairs, so it slants down, so it was a perfect height and like size and stuff for our bathroom. Another thing that made a massive difference to that bathroom as well is our cupboards. I used to have a cube unit above the toilet because there's like a shelf on like where the toilet is, just above that. And it sticks out a little bit further, but it's completely fine. You can still like flush the toilets and whatnot. But yeah, I got that from IKEA as well. I forgot what they're called, but there basically is like a design in your units and stuff. Again, how you can do loads of different ones. So I end up getting, the top is the cupboards. So you can just you just push them in and they open, and the bottom are 2 drawers. I was going to put the drawers on the top, but then I was worried about obviously things falling and whatnot. I wanted something heavy on top of the drawers in case the kids pull on them and the whole unit doesn't fall out, even though it's drilled into the wall. But yeah, so I've got the 2 drawers at the bottom, and then we've got the cupboard at the top, and it just looks so much better now that nothing's on display and it's all behind doors and drawers. The room just looks a lot more tidier, cleaner, and I much prefer it. Another thing that we've got is fairly new is the rug in the living room. I absolutely love this rug, and I bought one not that long ago from B&M, and it was really good. It was kind of like the soft touch one, so it's like a memory foam one that's all squidgy, and basically I liked it, but it was too shiny. It was one of those that you kind of put it one way, it was one colour, and you put it the other way and it was like shiny, and I didn't like the shiny part to it. And I looked into some other rugs and I found these ones are really good. They were like textures. So the rug I got downstairs is kind of like the normal kind of twisted wool, and then the other one I can't remember, it's like a twist but then it goes back in, so it's like looped. So basically the rug is like quite thin and then it goes really thick and fluffy in some areas, and I absolutely love it. It was from a new place that I found. It's called Cocoon Rugs, and I really like them because they had them unique kind of like ones. They wasn't sold out like everybody else's that I liked and found that was 2 different textures. And they were really cheap as well, because I got quite a big rug and it only cost me 40 or 50 pounds for that rug, and usually you go to someone like Dunelm and it's like really expensive. And because they're just mainly a rug place, there's loads of different ones to go for, and you can search for theme as well. Like I searched for, because I like the Scandi ones, plus I like the called, you know, like the tribal ones. So I searched that and I got something with both, which I love. But yeah, I really like this rug, and it's so nice where I've forbidden the kids now to sit and eat on it. They have to eat at the table rather than the rug. Sometimes used to sit and eat on the rug, but not on the new one. Another thing that is new in the living room is a set of drawers I got from the range. Basically, I've started a new business doing balloons and needed a space for them rather than being in like 3 different rooms. So I got that unit and it's got a lot of my things in there, and I can stand things up, which is great. So it's a bit more organised. And then on top I've got like a little frame that I got from Amazon that has got like a calendar in there, and basically what I do is use a white marker to write the days, the times and things of the orders. I use 2 different colours, one to say that they're collecting, one to say that I'm delivering. So yeah, it keeps me on track and keeps me organised. Something else in the living room, I got a few new bits for the living room, is a plant from B&M. It's kind of like a basket plant, a little bit darker than I tend to go for, because I'm trying to make the living room a little bit more soft in colour and add a bit more like wood and wicker and stuff to it, like wicker. But I added this and plants because I love plants. So I found this plant at B&M and I think it was only £8 and I absolutely love it. It's already in the basket, so it's all in one. But yeah, I really love that. Another thing is a bowl. I wanted a fruit bowl, and actually one that I really liked that was wire. But the wide one I had before that, the black one, it was okay, but sometimes when the apples were like leaning against the wire, they'd indent it and then make them go off faster. So I just didn't like that, so I decided to just go for like a nice wooden oak bowl that works as a fruit bowl, and that one I just got from Amazon. Something else in the living room again is the vase that I have on our windowsill. It's got the same flowers in there, they're artificial lilies, but I love lilies. Basically the vase, I wanted something that was kind of like not as sparkly, because like I changed the, because I'm trying to make it a bit more soft in that room. I wanted to get a bit more rid of all the like the glam stuff. So I found this kind of like a tweed kind of vase that goes around glass, and I absolutely love it. I think some places are doing, I got mine from Amazon, I'm sure like the range or Dunelm or something like that has got some that are similar in. I can't be too sure, but like I said, I got mine from Amazon. I got another unit from Argos. Basically it matches the one that is under our TV, so our TV unit. I've basically got the same but the smaller, where it's just 2 drawers, just to have everything a bit more organised. I had a cube unit there, and even though I liked having a cube unit there, the boxes were going misshaped and sticking out one end and not go, you know what I mean, and I didn't like it, it would just look messy. So I got a cupboard, and then I basically had little boxes, like plastic boxes and things, to organise everything in there. So everything is in boxes still in there, but smaller boxes and more organised. So like all my kids' colouring stuff's all together, like my stuff's all together, and yeah, it just makes it look more tidier. And then on top of that, we ended up getting something for a Google. I basically wanted to hide my Google, and I was looking for a shelf to put like a clip to put on it, so behind the cupboard, so it wouldn't be on show, because it's not the nicest looking thing. But then I found these little 3D printed things that you put your Google on top, and it is so cute. I have got 2, but I'll mention that other one later. But yeah, I got a turtle one, so basically you put it on top of the turtle and then the Google looks like its shell, the turtle shell, and I absolutely love it. And then also next to it I have this little vase from Dunelm. I've just put some plants, like yeah, I've just put some like greenery in there just to kind of finish it off. But yeah, so that little corner is quite nice now, and the Google's on show, and it looks so much better than just like a round grey thing that's on the side. Mentioning that, going on to the next one is Ava's bedroom, and Ava has also got one of the Google display things. With Andrew's Google, it's hidden behind his computer desk, so you can't see it, but Ava's is also on display, and I did want to get her a white one when we originally got a Google, but the grey ones were all on offer, so we ended up just getting like a load of greys. So yeah, I wanted one that kind of like would fit in Ava's theme. So she ended up picking a pink elephant. Again, it's 3D printed, and it just kind of like sits on the back of it. Well, actually that one sits inside more, so like I had to thread the wire through like the back of the elephant and then put it in, instead of mine just sitting on it. Hers actually goes inside of it. But we love them. It looks so much nicer and cuter than, like I said, having a round grey thing on top of a cupboard. Another thing that we got in Ava's room is a canopy. She saw one, I think on some pictures I was looking at, and then decided she really wanted one. And we did used to have a canopy in a bedroom that was purple, but that was years ago. That was like when we first moved in, and I wasn't too sure about it, like what colour to get it, but we went with kind of like a pink, because she's got that pink walls either side and then white the others. But actually looks really nice, even next to a pink wall and the white wall. But we've kind of like, instead of putting it in the centre of like the head part of the bed, I put it as like an angle, so it goes in the corner. It still goes over the cross of like the head part and stuff, but it fits in the corner rather than literally just above the bed, which we love. And then what I did as well is I got that from Amazon. The Google things I got from eBay as well. I got some like rose garland, like greenery garland, and I kind of just sewed bits of it into it, so it's got a bit of greenery around it as well. Another thing in Ava's room is a little craft area. We basically went to IKEA, and I got this like little unit thing that you kind of, well, not unit, like a frame that you put on, and then you can hook things on. So it came with I think it was something like, I want to say $5.99, but I think it was cheaper than that. It came with 2 pops and I think 3 hooks, or 4 hooks. And then yeah, we just put stuff in it. So one has crayons, the other one has like felt tips, and then we hang like a scissors and a tape and stuff like that on it. So it works great for organisation for Ava, and there's a load of space in those pots to put way more colours and felt tips. Now to the next room, which is the last room. It is the kitchen. So we've done little bits in the kitchen. First off is our spice rack. It was like 2 shelves, but it had like a rail around it, so it was used for spices. And yeah, I love it. So I got one of those, and then I got like the little glass kind of vase with the wooden top things on for the spices, and I love them. They're a little bit bigger than I expected. They're quite big, so I could only fit, I think, the pack of 10 on there with like the salt and pepper and stuff. And I got an IKEA plant set in there as well, but I absolutely love them. Both of them I got from Amazon. And then I've got a Cricut machine, or I want to keep calling it a circuit, but it isn't. It's called like a Cricut, isn't it, machine that I've got. And I basically like printed out the stickers with each spice on to put on each tub. So I absolutely love that. The next one I got was from another shelf, which is from B&M. I actually painted it, so I unscrewed the wood, took it out, and then painted it because it was a little bit lighter. And even though our side like units are quite light on the top, I like some of the darker wood into it, so I painted it slightly darker than what it was, and then obviously drilled it back in, and I love it now. And it's got one of our IKEA plants on there, and then it's got 2 frames. The prints inside the frames I just printed off the internet, and the frames I got from Asda, which were dead cheap. If you want frames, go to Asda or IKEA really, but Asda are amazing. It cost me like £2 and £1.75. £2 for the big one, £1.75 for the small one. So, and they're doing, I've got loads of these now. I've got the grey, I think they're grey downstairs. Oh no, black, they're black downstairs. And then I've got some in the living room that are white. So I absolutely love them because they're cheap, and you can get them in so many different colours, and they're the perfect size because I like the really thin, slim frames. Oh no, 1 room left. Another thing as well, which is our family bathroom. We've been doing some changes to that, only slight, because we did it up at the beginning of lockdown, the first one. Basically when I mentioned that I changed every other mirror in this house that was stuck to the wall, this is the one I changed as well. It's from the range. It's a little bit different because I've gone for circular mirrors in all the bathrooms now, but this one's a hanging mirror, so it kind of like goes on like a leather strap. I got little like it was meant to be like a hanging thing for towels, but I ended up actually getting it from Amazon, and I just drilled it in because I didn't want it to be a screw or a hook, because I thought hooks, didn't know how heavy it was going to be, so I got kind of like this handle thing and drilled that into the wall and then hang the mirror on it, which absolutely love it. And then also in there we've got some new like toothbrush holders and things. We have started using the toothbrush dispenser, the toothpaste dispenser, which works amazing, but it was slightly off-white and I didn't like the fact that it was off-white. So I ended up getting a new one with actually the holders inside, and this one I have stuck to the wall, and it's so much better, and it's actually got a little bit of like a greeny blue colour in it as well, which kind of matches the colour theme of the bathroom. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. But I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and I will see you soon.